Well, young lady, can you please tell me your name?
My name is barakat
Meloju Ekun what?
Barakat Mayowa.
Where are you from?
I'm from what side?
Ogun local
What
government.
side of government? Yes.
Please, how old are you?
I am 16 years now.
16 years. Uh, what class are you?
I'm in SS3.
Can you please tell me the name of your school, the school you attend?
Name of my school is Victory Model College, Tigara Abidu, what side of the state?
I heard about a case involving you and the current Commissioner for Environment, Honorable Balogun Abdul. Can you please tell me, can you just narrate a little about what transpired between you and the Honorable?
What transpired between I and the Honorable is that on the 29th of December 2020, which is Tuesday, I was on my way to the NIN office to do my NIN. So I came across this man named Honorable Abiodun Abudu Balogun, which is the current Commissioner for Environment at Ibiade Motorcycle Park. So he called me. I was discussing with my friend. He called me that he knows me somewhere, and I told him that I didn't know you. He said, okay, maybe I resemble the person. That where am I living? I told him that I'm living at Ogun. Now I said, okay, I can take my leave. I left there. So when I wanted to leave the scene, he now sent this guy named Sheung at the park to come and collect my phone number. And I told the guy that he should tell the honourable that he should go and collect that my phone number from Mr. Lasisi Saheed aka Mayor. That the guy now said okay, he's sorry that he may not know that the man is my father, that is the man my father. And I said no, the man is not my father, but he's another brother to my father. And I said okay. They now started disturbing that my friend that we were discussing together to give them my phone number. The guy now
Who was the person disturbing your friend?
Mr. Austin, a teacher at Illusion Grammar School presently. So the man was disturbing that my friend to release my number. So the guy now released my number to them. The Mr. Austin now called me that where am I? I told him that I'm at the NIN office, that I want to register my NIN. Now said okay, I should come back. And I told him that I can't leave what I'm doing right now to come and meet him. And I said when I'm through, I should come and meet him at Ibiade Park. And I said okay, sir. So when I
Sorry. Who are you? Who did you suspect was sending Austin to collect your number and to speak with
Honorable
you?
Abiodun Abudu Balogun.
All right.
So when I was through with the NIN, I went home straight. So the Mr. Austin now called me that night again that why didn't I come and meet him at the park? And I said I was in a hurry to go home, that I have something to do at home. That's why I didn't come and meet him. And I said okay. So on the 31st of December 2020, which is on Thursday again, Mr. Lasisi Mayor now went to go and meet my grandparents, that he wanted to take me, that someone need a computer operator, that the man said I knows how to operate computer. So he now came to meet me and asked me that did I know how to operate computer, and I told him yes, that I know how to operate computer. Now said okay, that I should go and change my clothes, that we are going to meet someone that needs a computer operator. And I said okay. Now said so we now went together to that actions house. On getting to the honourable Abiodun Abudu house at Itaotu, he said I should sit down inside the car, that I must not get down. And a lady now came to pick me, whose by name is Mariam Eniola Oyenuga, from Itaotu. So the guy now took me inside one living room. So Mr. Austin now came inside and started the conversation with me that why didn't I pick his call yesterday? And I told him that I was not with my phone. And I said okay. He now took me to a room. The honorable
Inside whose house?
inside Honorable Abiodun Balogun's
Okay.
house. So the Honorable Abiodun Balogun now came inside, and Mr. Austin went outside immediately. So immediately Mr. Austin went out, the Honorable Abiodun Balogun locked the door instantly and put the key inside his pocket. So he now moved closer to me and asked for the name of my school. I told him that I'm from Victory Model College. He said, how much is my school fees? I told him that it's 30,000 naira. He asked the person that is paying my school fees. I told him that it's my dad. He now said, okay, that one is small too. So he now said, didn't I think of starting a business before going to school? And I said no, that I want to go to an higher institution. And I said, okay, that if I will need money now, how much should I need? And I said any amount. He said I should state an amount. I said any amount. He now moved closer to me and pressed my breast. And now move away his hand that
You mean Honorable Balogun Biodun, the current commissioner for environment, moved and touched your breast?
yes, sir.
Okay.
He touched my breast, so I moved away his hand that he shouldn't touch my breast. He now asked me that won't I cooperate? I said, why will I cooperate? So he now started pressing my breast, pressing my body, and harassing me, something like that.
And what were you doing that time?
I was struggling to free myself from him, to gain freedom. So he now started reciting some incantations. I wanted to place his hand on my head. I now moved away his hand that he shouldn't touch my head, that they don't use to touch my head. He now wanted to force me inside his bedroom. But I struggled with him and started shouting. Because people are around his compound and he didn't want them to know what is happening. He now leave me that he now gave me 4 500 naira notes, which is 2,000 naira, that I should use it as my transport. I rejected the money, that I didn't need it. He now said if I didn't collect the money, that he won't let go of me. So I now collected the 500 naira 500 naira notes from him, and he now opened the door for me, and I went out of his house. He now told that Mr. Austin to take me to our house.
Okay. Now, with all the stories you have narrated, what do you want Nigerians to do about this matter? As a teenager, 16 years old, who was harassed by a sitting commissioner for environment in Ogun State. What do you want Nigerians to do about this matter to you? Because I can see how you feel, and I want you in that passion to tell Nigerians what you want.
I want meaningful Nigerians to help me to take up this matter and help me to charge against him, because this has never happened to me in my life. Right now, I'm so shocked, as in it has never happened to me. They have never harassed me in that manner. So I want meaningful Nigerians to help me on this matter, please.
Ogun State government has suspended the Honorable Commissioner for Environment, Honorable Abiodun Balogun, from office pending the conclusion of an independent investigation into an allegation of sexual harassment of the video you just watched. They released this statement on their Twitter handle a while ago. In a statement issued in Abeokuta on Sunday, today, the secretary to the state government, Mr. Tokunbo Talabi, said the suspension of the commissioner is to enable him cooperate fully with the independent investigation being carried out by the police. And I quote, whilst taking cognizance of the principle of a suspect being presumed innocent until proven guilty, and the public statement issued by Honorable Abudu Balogun denying the allegation, as a government with zero tolerance for gender-based violence and indeed any criminality, the suspension is a further demonstration of the commitment of the abiodun MFR administration to fairness, equity, justice, and the rule of law, no matter who is involved. The statement continued. The government assures the public that it will do everything to ensure that justice is served in this case. In the meantime, the suspended commissioner has been directed to hand over to the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Environment, the statement concluded. Well, the government did the right thing. At least the people have called on them to do something. Well, let's see how this goes. I hope it will not be swept under the carpet like the things that happen around here. We commend the state government for acting fast because they got this information. They didn't just want to wait. So it is good that they have suspended the man, at least to check whether the allegation is true or not. But you see, whatever happens, this man has already gone ahead to issue a press release that he didn't do anything. You know, he said, and I quote, "My attention has been drawn to a purported video circulating on social media of a girl alleging that I attempted to sexually harass her. Let it be noted that in my entire life and political career, I have assisted many youths to secure jobs. Some are working with me in my different businesses." He said, "I met her at my sitting room." Remember the listener. "I met her at my sitting room for 5 minutes where many of my loyalists who came to visit me for the new year were. I chatted with the lady for a few minutes, and as part of my usual gesture, I gave her some amount of money for her transportation. A day after, I was informed by some people that I have been alleged to have attempted to sexually harass the girl and I should invite the family for a meeting so as to settle the matter amicably." Well, I think he has to tell this to the state government. The guy cannot just be saying things like this. We will find that is the essence of the meeting or of the suspension, so that the government can look into whatever it is that this girl alleged. So he should calm down. The time has not even come for him to start talking. He should calm down. He didn't know that he would be suspended, as a matter of fact. You know, and you look at this man, you know that this guy is obviously married. So what is he looking for in a little girl? I'm sure he has this girl's mates. His children may be older than this girl. But you know, he would not want it. Why would he be asking her who pays her school fees? Who else will pay her school fees if not the parents? How much money would you need? What kind of question is that? When they see other people's children, they want to spoil them. But their own children, they will keep them safe. Give them everything. Those ones are the ones that, they have everything at their beck and call. But all the children of the less privileged, no, they won't allow them to rest. We will find out what it will happen. We will see now. So maybe the government has already taken over the case. We will see what happens. Because these old men, they will never rest. That is how they go about from one place to the other, taking young girls, taking them to hotels and everything. This one, you have been helping young people, Abi? Okay, now, maybe it's like this. Maybe those ones, they didn't even say anything, they didn't talk. If this girl had not shouted, if she had not shouted, what would have happened to her? You are reciting incantations, giving her money. If she had not screamed, maybe we'll be saying something else now. He even admitted holding a meeting with the girl in his room, but he said it was not private, that there were people there. The girl said that you locked the door and put the key in your pocket. What kind of life is this one? Anyway, let's see what happens. I'm sure he will not be saying that it's the work of his detractors. That's what they normally say. That's the normal thing. That's the normal excuse. When something like this happens, they come up to say that it's the work of their political enemies or their detractors. He will tell it to the state government and we will hear it. We are waiting. No problem. Well, that is it for this video. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. If you're here for the first time, I appreciate you. Happy New Year. Please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate your support and your encouragement. Well, I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye. Have a great week.